they didn't call them gifted schools then, but they would put you in what they call special progress. So they would bus you out of Chinatown, and you would go to some of the better schools in the Lower East Side, which served as incubator schools for Brooklyn Tech. So when, once you graduate from these special project schools, you were going to go to Brooklyn Tech or Stuyvesant or
Bronx Science.
Bronx Science.
They were grooming you.
Yeah. So those were like I guess, till present day, it's always been a school known for gifted and talented students.
Right, and it's more contentious now because they're saying that, well, Stuyvesant, it's got 73% Asians. I mean, that's too many. We just got to just put a quota on them and do away with the special admission test, and so we can kind of, allow for other, parts of the city and students to attend, and we can just make special accommodations for them. And a lot of people opposing that because, you earn your way in, and why should some, special accommodation be made for you? It should be merit-based, academia-based. So that's one thing. Now we're fighting against the chancellor of the Board of Ed and the mayor's proposal. And I got to tell you, a lot of Asian parents out there are not having this.
Yeah.
They're on WeChat, and they're like, no.
So the underlying theme of this new proposal that they're trying to pass is in some way reduce the amount of Asians attending these schools. What they're saying is, essentially what they're saying without saying it, is that there's too many Asians being accepted into these schools because they are passing those exams and those current requirements regardless of race. It's just the structure of the exam. We're just scoring higher. It just happens that Asians are scoring higher for whatever reason, whether it be a culture or whatnot, or we're just so excellent at math or academics, whatever it is, right? So this whole proposal, it's really to reduce the amount of Asians and let other people with lower
Scores? Grades?
come in, and so that it can be more diverse.
It's what you're saying.
Sounds like affirmative action.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I don't think they're even dancing around it, the language the way we are today. I mean, they're just coming straight out and say, "Hey, you got too many Asians, in Stuyvesant. You just got too many, student."
Is that what
bodies."
they're saying?
That's it.
Wow.
That's why we got to change the test because, Black and Latino students are not getting in. They're just not getting in, and so if you have to lower the standards by 10 points or whatever to get them in, then okay. Because how can you argue against those kind of statistics when they say the student body of Black and Latino students in the city is such a high number and such a low number of them getting into the specialized high school? So changing the test is not the answer. Mm-hmm. You got to build more specialized, establishments.
Schools.
Yeah,
in those communities
for all these kids that are deserving.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it. Give them the opportunity, not take the opportunity away from some other people.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know there were incubator schools for the specialized high schools.
Yeah, and a lot of them happen to be out there in Queens and other districts where there are a lot of Asian Americans who send their kids to test prep classes, and they do that because they believe in education, they believe it's an opportunity, and that's what they do. They don't let their kids go out and and play sports or and hang out or whatever it is. So that's education has always been a value to